Hi Carl, Ashling here. I put on a load of weight at Christmas and then straight after I went on a holiday. I've been doing 45 minutes of cardio 5 days a week consistently for about 2 months, but the scales aren't changing. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, okay. So there's two big challenges there. One is Christmas and weight gain with regards to Christmas. Most people do. It'd be strange if you didn't. Holiday weight can be another problem. Holidays are fascinating. I've watched people in hotels. They are fascinating. The buffet, the unlimited. We were at a swim camp in Mallorca a few weeks ago. Now it's different. You're in a swim camp. You're starving all the time, and you eat and you whatever. But you just watch people's behaviours in all you can eat buffets. It's fascinating. It's so interesting the quantity of food that goes in. Anyway, so for that person, they've had two kind of weight challenging incidents, if you like, and now they want to lose some weight. Okay, first thing is you got to track more than just weight. So you use smart scales. We say that all the time. Any smart scales, the more expensive generally, the better. But you can go to cheap one just to get a vague sense of what your muscles and fat levels are. Cardio on its own. Yeah, you're going to need more than that. As you get older, you're absolutely going to need more than that. So you need to lift weights. One session a week needs to be weights. I'd like, to show that, to prove my point with that, I had a client in last week she is 70 years of age. One weight training session a week. The rest cardio, is down 8% body fat over the course of 4 or 5 months, maybe, is down 6 kgs of body fat, up to 1 kg worth of muscle. Visceral fats are down. Metabolic age profile is from 82 to 62. And that's on one weight training session a week. So you have to do weights. You need to get your muscle mass maintaining or slightly up. That's important to increase your basal metabolic rate. From a food perspective, food diary, just write it down. Don't worry about the numbers, just write it down. And again, that idea of portion plate is important. Slow down your eating. Pull back 1 or 2 cardios, add in a weight session instead. If it's still not changing, I go to the GP, get a blood profile done. Look at your iron levels, look at your vitamin D. Most people are deficient in vitamin D, B12, B vitamins. Just get a general profile done and make sure that all the numbers are where they should be. And if they're not, that will impact your weight as well. There may be an underlying issue, an underlying challenge, obviously too. Yeah.
Is 45 minutes 5 days a week, is that extreme?
No.
Is that?
No. I wouldn't say that, like, exercising 5 days a week for less than an hour, fine. If you have the time to do it. Like, it's all time. So, like, if you have 3 kids and a job and commuting and life, you mightn't find 5 hours. But if this listener doesn't and has the time, go for it.
Bang for your buck, though. I often see a lot of women in the gym using the Stairmaster, and that's killer. And in terms of exertion, I think it's definitely one of the hardest, cardios.
It is. It's back in trend.
Is it? Does it make sense? Like,
I'm old enough. I was around the 80s when they were trendy. Now they're back. It's really interesting. They come full circle, and they're back because some influencer in a set of tight leggings has been on the Stairmaster and saying, "This is why my bum is pert," and it's not. It's something to do with it. But where was I going there? The best machine, it doesn't really matter. The intensity is important, right? So if it's 45 minutes of steady state movement, you really have to work a bit harder than that as you get fitter to get the real benefits out of it. But treadmill, bike, cross, the one you like is the best one. Okay. There's no, there's no magic one that's going to dramatically, it's like the treadmill incline thing. That's been really trendy for the last year. Go 1% or 4% incline at a steady state pace for whatever, and you're going to rip you're going to be shredded. No, you're not. It doesn't do, no. There is no one magic cardio machine that will deliver optimum benefits over another. The one that you enjoy the most is the one to jump on, because that's the one you're going to actually continue to do long term, and that's why it's better as opposed to the magic of the machine.
Okay. And so you said intensity matters. Is it huffing and puffing?
Yeah, it is. You need to be getting into certainly zone 3 heart rate. You need to be getting the intensity up a little bit. If it's steady, say you and I go for a walk now like this, and we're chatting away like this up in the Phoenix Park for an hour or for 45 minutes. Yeah, we're burning calories, but are they optimum? No, they're very low intensity. You need to go up the way to kind of slightly huffing and puffing. Yeah.